Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. My name is Adef. This is Challenger Approaching. This is the 3-year anniversary of Challenger Approaching, which is pretty wild. 3 years ago, we had our first episode. I believe it was 360 Chrism and Shenanigans _ doing some Pokemon stuff. But our second episode was Danny B doing some Ocarina of Time speedrunning. So I thought, what better way to celebrate since it was easier to contact Danny. And because I wanted to do some OOT, somewhat selfishly, I've been on a huge OOT kick recently. And so I wanted to showcase some OOT. So Danny's here, and we're doing a classic. This is like the third or fourth time a puzzle has been exchanged either one way or the other here on the GDQ stream between myself and Danny. This is a puzzle I have created for Danny. I made it yesterday. Quick shout out to Nale Sounds on Twitter. Nale was a brief consultant in the middle of, I believe they are currently moving, but very briefly helped me with this. But for the most part, this is a relatively untested puzzle that I just thought of this week and thought was interesting off of a video I saw on Twitter. So we'll see how it goes. But Danny, first of all, welcome back to the show. How are you? Fantastic. Yeah, this is the first round of QC, and it's probably going to be bad. Yeah, well, first impressions, Danny. You've gotten puzzles from me in the past. What do you think this will be?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say that there's going to be points involved.
Yes, I did tell you that there's going to be points involved. I'm not going to give you... I'm not going to be like, oh, you're so smart. We talked about the fact that there's points.
What do you have think? My clairvoyance.
No, the foresight's not allowed. Theming, though. What do you think about theming?
I think that, given that there are points involved, I think there's going to be some sort of collectathon based on the holidays.
The holidays. Interesting. It has nothing to do with the holidays, though that would have been smart. I think the last puzzle I gave you was right after Halloween, and it was about talking to the scarecrow everywhere.
True, yeah, it was.
But no, I did not do anything Santa related, which would have been good. It would have been smart, but instead you're getting... I saw a Twitter clip from, I think, Glitches and Stuffs, or no, it was Save State. I saw a clip from Save State this week on Twitter that made me think of this, which is the impetus.
Okay.
But I'm going to say use the intro cutscene to read it as per usual. So go ahead and you can get started whenever you'd like. I will tell Twitch chat this. There are points involved, and as Danny reads this, you're going to find out how Danny gets points. I don't know how many points Danny's going to get. Danny doesn't know how many points Danny's going to get, but we're both going to guess after he reads the puzzle document. And then we're going to have a prediction chat room where you can guess who's going to be closer. And that's how the puzzle's going to resolve. But go ahead and give a countdown whenever you're ready.
Oh, there's no question marks? All right, that's fine. File name's points. All right, let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Here we go. The puzzle is called Demolition and Cartography. Princess Zelda has ordered an accurate map to be drawn of the Kingdom of Hyrule. As a part of this map, Zelda wishes for all unique objects in Hyrule to be documented. The problem is she doesn't have a demolitions expert, and Hyrule has a lot of blow-upable surfaces, which is definitely a word. Additionally, Zelda would rather not actually blow up any of the surfaces if she can avoid it. After all, appearances are everything in politics, and the optics of blowing up all of the walls in Hyrule are no good. This is where you come in. For every unique, destructible surface you manage to locate and destroy, you gain 1 point. However, if you are able to bypass the destructible surface without destroying it, you get 2 points. Finally, Zelda can't pay your hourly wage all day. You are expensive, after all, and why shouldn't you be? You may not enter any dungeon twice. Summary. Destroy as many unique surfaces, walls or floors, as possible for 1 point each. If you are able to bypass the surface without destroying it, you get 2 points. You may not enter dungeons twice. You must actually physically stand beyond the barrier of the surface. For instance, if the bombable wall is guarding a gold skulltula, you can't just weird shot the skull and call it good. For the extra point, you need to actually stand behind it. Okay, very cool. I have a question for you.
Yeah, I knew there would be questions. I'm here.
Destructible specifically by bombs?
No, by any if it's a wall or floor that can be destroyed by an item, that counts.
Okay, so like red ice counts?
Yes, I was debating whether or not to count red ice, but I think I'm going to count it.
Okay, cool. Specifically the red ice walls, not like the...
Yes, correct.
Yeah, the lumps of red ice.
Exactly.
Okay.
How many points? Just sheer guess. How many points do you think you're going to get?
Oh,
to give you an estimate, I'm going to say, I think you're going to get like 30.
Okay. How long do I have?
You have like 2.5 hours.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to say 25. I'm going to say 25.
All right, then I'm going to go for... do I have more confidence in me or less confidence in me than you do? All right, I'm gonna go with your initial bet and go with 30.
30, okay. All right. And it's closest, period, not closest with going over. Or without going over. So it's just, if it's 29, Danny gets it. So I'm guessing 25, you're guessing 30. Yeah, let's hear your thought process.
Does it count if the barrier is like, I guess, do I have to clip through the barrier or it just has to be casually a barrier?
Name a barrier that you're thinking of, for instance.
All right, so for example, well, how about this crawl space? Like if I manage to get on the other side of this crawl space, it has to be destructible specifically, right?
Yeah, it has to be destructible.
Okay, but not like a gate that I can open with a switch, right?
No, that doesn't count.
Okay.
This has to be a thing that very clearly is destroyed by something that you do.
Gotcha. All right. Does it matter if the place on the other side of the destructible surface, nice boulder, is unloaded if I bypass the destructible surface?
So I thought about this. My thinking is that so long as the destructible surface is loaded and you are standing in the collision that is where the thing on the other side would be, we can count it.
Okay.
But I feel like it's going to be sort of like a case-by-case basis for that, and we can talk about them when you're thinking about them.
Okay. Oops. So let's say like Decatry, right? The webs.
Yeah.
If I can get to like 231. Oh my god, dude.
If you can get to 231, I think the area needs to be loaded. I'm gonna make that decision.
All right.
Remember that you still get a point if you just destroy it.
Right.
And also remember that once you've destroyed one web, that's the only point you'll ever get for destroying webs.
Oh, okay. So
we're talking about types.
Types.
Sorry, maybe that wasn't clear.
I need to amend my guess then. Are there even 10 unique destructible things?
I won't say, but in perusing and really thinking about the game, I've found more than you'd think.
Okay.
And I should clarify. Two surfaces that can both be blown up by bombs, but are very clearly different actors, are different.
Right. Okay. So like for example, if I go into Dodongo's Cavern, right? I gotta blow up the initial wall to get in there. Oh my god.
You mean the boulder that's there as child?
The mud wall inside Dodongo's Cavern. Right.
Yes.
All mud walls are dead, including all the other ones in Dodongo's Cavern.
Correct. You can continue to blow up mud walls.
Right. I just don't get points for them.
But you only get 1 point.
Okay.
And the just to because I gave it away a little bit. The boulder outside of Child DC also counts.
Yeah.
That's a new surface.
Right. Okay.
And no, there's a question in chat. How about wall web versus floor web? I'm going to say it's all one thing.
Okay.
It should be very clear that it's a different thing. And you'd be shocked how many different ones there are.
So, like, boulders?
I think we're going to count boulders. So there
Okay.
are 3 boulder types in the game.
Oh, okay. True.
Right?
Sure. So, like, just regular boulders, silver boulders, hammer boulders.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So as
Now,
long as it's something
the golden gauntlets pillars don't count because you don't destroy those.
I disagree.
You just move them.
Yeah, but what about the one blocking light trial? That gets destroyed.
Well, then that one's destructible.
Okay. All right.
There's a disclaimer in the document somewhere that's like, I know I didn't think of all of them. Like, that's one I didn't think of till just now.
Got it. Okay. 0% of my brain is on playing the game right now.
Yeah, of course. That's how puzzles go. The first 20 minutes is a nightmare.
What do I even do? Let me just think about like what I want to do.
Yeah. I will say RBA is allowed.
Yeah, okay.
Basically, specifically just so you can get explosives without going into DC.
Right. Okay. So blocks don't get destroyed, so that won't count. Boulders do count, all different kinds. So I feel like maybe the best place to go with boulders would be like the Goron City Boulder Maze. Because I get like 2 or maybe all 3 kinds in there? I don't know.
I will remind you that it's only dungeons you can't enter twice.
Right.
Here's another question. If there's multiple instances of the same type of surface, if you destroy one and skip another, do you get both the destroy and skip points? No. The first one you come across, you either destroy or skip, and that is where, like, you designate it as the one you're doing. But if you ever destroy or skip another one, like if you've already destroyed or skipped one, that's it. So it's the first one you interact with.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start rattling off some types.
Yeah.
Let's say, all right, so we've got boulders. That's 3 types right there, you said, right?
Yeah.
If we can make it to Light Trial 1, that's another one. There's the Gold Gauntlet Pillar, because that one particularly gets destroyed, weirdly.
Yes. No, that box does not count as a surface because it's not like occluding you from going somewhere. That's what we're talking about. A destructible object that keeps you from going somewhere.
Right, it has to function as a barrier in a casual sense, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. That's why boulders count, because like in Goron City at the top, you can't go to that chest on the far left unless you destroy those boulders casually.
Oops.
No,
Okay.
you cannot upgrade a 1-point to a 2-pointer. The decision is set with the first one you do.
Do creatures count as destructible?
No.
Is there a creature that you had in mind? I'm curious. Do I get shoes? I mean, I guess why not? While I'm thinking about things to do.
All right, this is the first and last time you can enter this dungeon.
Oh, true. All right, before I commit to this, just because I wasn't thinking of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me think. Yeah. All right. So, is there anything in here that I want to do? Well, yes, actually, the bombable floor in here counts. right? And I would be bypassing that in the process of getting choose. So it seems good to go here. There are some boulders downstairs, but I don't think that matters for right now. I'm gonna ignore those boulders. Yeah, so there's no reason I would ever want to come back here, and I am well equipped to do the thing that I want to do. Cool. So we're gonna go for 2 points in here.
This is where I thought you would get your first 2 points.
Yeah.
This is like the Ocarina of Time speedrun 2-pointer. The only way to get choose now is to get 2 points.
Very cool. All right. Yeah, I was just coming here for choose, and I was not even thinking about the points. How do you do this again? It's been a long time since I've done this.
Danny B doing glitches live on stream. Can you believe it?
Did it work? All right, it worked.
Danny's doing Ocarina Dive, which gets him in this unloaded version of the basement. And then he's going to swim up to the bomb choose, and you'll see once that area loads and he gets the chest, or the area is already loaded, he's on the other end of a blow-upable surface. Therefore, he's about to have 2 points. 2
That's
points.
2.
Do you want to look up at the thing? Is it even visible from below? I don't know.
It is.
There it is.
All right, let's get out of here. Very cool. Yeah, I have to get at least 28 points in order to win this bet. Although that bet was made in error.
I didn't know that you didn't know.
No, it's all good. I will get my 28 points. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else I want to do in here? No, there's no reason why I would ever be in here again. All right. So bottom of the well is gone, dead, off limits forever. Okay. So I don't think there are really any other floors that look like that, except for maybe like blocking a small key in Shadow Temple somewhere. So I'm pretty good on those.
Yeah, so the like meat and bone floors are
Please don't ever say that again.
those are off limits.
Jesus Christ. Okay. What else do I do? What do I do as Child Link? That's really the question, is how much do I want to do as Child Link before I commit to adult? Alright, so I don't need Zelda's Lullaby, because I'm gonna do RBA, right? Which is fine, because I have a bottle. And so Death Mountain Trail has 2 different kinds of things that I want to bypass. It's got those like flat walls that block like the Gold Skulltula or the Fairy Fountain. And it's also got the big boulder. Oh, the big boulder in front of DC. Right. Okay. So, but do I want to commit to DC right now? How many blow-upable things are there in DC? I think there are... Oh, this is so sketchy. Because the moment... If I click through that boulder here, do I automatically go into DC, or can I stay in that little alcove before the entrance? Let me look it up real quick. All right, looking up strats live on stream.
This is the classic. This is how puzzles often go. You're like, do I know how to do that?
Ooh, is it on StratDB, you think? Let's find out.
Doubtful. This is so niche.
DC boulder clip.
I genuinely don't know if this one is skippable.
It is.
I mean, I assumed it is, but I don't know. I believe I wrote Dodongo's Cavern entrance, bombable boulder as child, bypass method, wrong warp from Baronade. I don't know.
It can do it just straight from here, with a precise... all right.
I will say you're going to have to save warp probably either way, because you can't go from here.
You can. You can do...
Oh, you can... Yeah.
I don't remember the setup, so I'm going to look up that too, but yeah, you can just do like a...
Yeah, the ledge clip thing.
Yeah, whatever it's called. All right, we're gonna look that up first. Kakariko gate flip. Lunge storage.
Oh, lunge storage, nice.
Yeah. All right, so first off, I don't think I need it to be. All right, so we need to get rid of this and get rid of this. What was that? Hold on, wait. We're looking up a setup. Shield scoot.
Oh, that's the worst.
Okay.
When setups ask you to shield scoot.
Is that a shield scoot? I don't even know. No. Oh, I had to. Oh, okay. I gotta pause buffer the thing, the jump slash, because that'll prevent me from talking to the guy. I think I need to make sure I don't do the second roll too fast. Get pushed by that sign. Oh my goodness, this is a terrible setup. You think it would have been faster to just save warp? Maybe.
Yes.
But this is cooler.
Do you even still have lunge storage?
Yeah, I didn't slash my sword. I think that's the only thing that gets rid of it. All right, so now pause buffer. Hey,
Nice.
we're in. Cool. All right, so now that I'm here, let me look up.
That does not count as points. That's
not
not
points.
a destructible surface.
DC boulder clip. From Bakaneko, the god, from 6 years ago.
Let's go.
Love this. All right, this is gonna be a big one. Backflip. All right, we're gonna go up there because I can't memorize the whole setup just by watching it once.
How are you enjoying the puzzle so far?
I love this concept. How long did it take you from beginning to brainstorm until settling on the concept?
Like I said, Save State posted this video of clipping through a bombable wall on Death Mountain Trail that's completely useless this week.
Yeah.
And I saw that and I was like, huh, that's interesting. Wait, how many can you get past? And then I didn't think about it for like 2 days, and then I sat down yesterday and wrote it. It probably took like 2 hours.
Nice. Really cool concept for a puzzle. I like it. All right, so we're gonna go over here. The best part about this puzzle is that it just there's no way that anyone could have these strats memorized because almost all of them are useless.
That's exactly the point. Is I want to see stuff that nobody ever has to do.
All right, so backflip. One, two, three. Oh, I think I moved. That slope is killer. 1, 2, 3. And I think it's a side roll. And then, oh, here we go. Left, right, backflip, and that's it?
No way.
My god. You ready for this? Oh my god, it worked! That's so cool. 4 points.
Wow. Neko is crazy, dude.
That's so cool. All right, 4 points.
4 points.
4
Total
points.
now.
What do we do? What do we do now?
I'll be sad to lose the bet, but every time you get 2 points, I'm gonna be happy.
It's exciting. All right, I'm glad that was possible without going into DC. That was the real kicker there.
I've never seen that strat before in my life.
So what else do we want to do here? Stream is dropping slightly. Is it just the gameplay and my camera, or is it the whole stream? I guess there's no way to tell unless there's animations on the stream that you could look at.
I can ask.
Okay, well, yeah, let me just check my OBS. I have missed 15 frames the whole time, so probably not me.
Yeah, it's probably chill.
Okay. Nothing in here, I don't think.
Danny
And
Danny was behind the boulder, I promise. When you're behind a one-sided piece of collision, you can't see it loaded from the inside.
Yeah. I was definitely behind it.
Yes, 100%.
I'm just like rolling around in circles thinking about other things I want to do. I feel like adult is the play now. I feel like adult is the play. Can you destroy other things in like what places does Child Link have access to that Adult Link does not? Like pretty much every dungeon is fine. So like, are there overworld things that I can do as Child Link that I can't do as adult? Man, tough. Okay, what about King Zora's Red Ice?
I mean,
come on, I'm the weep man.
It's red ice, so once you do red ice once.
Yeah, but there's red ice walls and then there's red ice lumps.
I guess that's fair. Sure, you can do red ice lump and red ice wall as two different things. Either way, it's adult.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go adult. I think there's not really anything else I can do here. I mean, there probably is, but I'm just not thinking of it.
It's not only one entrance, it's you can only go in each dungeon once. There is no room for interpretation there. If you enter Spirit Temple, you've entered Spirit Temple.
I don't think I need anything else here. So, yeah. The Fire Temple has a bunch of good ones, I'm thinking. Man, this is hard to think of.
It's a very... I wanted to get you back for the... You had me do a puzzle where I had to think of things I never thought of before, which was the different enemy types inside of a dungeon. I was like, I don't know.
Was that the one where I made you like defeat three unique enemies in one dungeon and then one more for every other dungeon?
That's correct, yeah.
That was fun too. That was
a good one. I basically, with any of these puzzles, I'm just trying to like put you in... Approach a game mechanic that's never thought of.
Oh my gosh, I haven't done a dot skip in probably like 6 months. Not even kidding. Some things you just never forget, though. I wonder how long I would have to not play Ocarina of Time before I was physically incapable of doing Door of Time Skip, either because I completely forgot or because I just do not have any skill left.
I feel like you'd have to literally lose all motor function or cognitive function. Like, there's no way.
Like, what if I just didn't play Ocarina of Time from now until I'm like 80 years old, but I'm still like a perfectly healthy 80-year-old? Would I remember?
Yeah. Danny, I'd be shocked if 60 years from now you called me on the hologram or whatever, and you were like, Adef, do you know the frame data for dot skip? I'd be like, yeah. Hold left on the first frame, hold forward on the frame where he's screaming. It's like, come on.
I just want to put it out there that 60 years from now, I will not be 80 years old. I will be 80 years old in 49 years from now, which is way worse.
I will be 80 in 55 years. 54
Closer
years.
to 60 for you.
What'd you say?
Closer to 60 for you.
Yes. I will be 86, 85 or 86.
All right. So
and I will still be bingoing. I want to be very clear on that.
Yeah, dude, the nursing home is going to have a bingo setup, 100%. All right, so I'm gonna write down some wall types that we're gonna have to. So boulders times 3, right? That's for sure. And then we got the weird one-off bombable wall at the top of Death Mountain Crater that hides a gossip stone. But I have no clue if you can bypass that. Probably not. That seems crazy. So I'm just gonna put that as a 1-pointer.
There's a question in chat about Song of Time blocks. I want to make it very clear. You are moving Song of Time blocks. You are not destroying them. You are not destroying them, Danny. In GTG, you can go as Child Link and they're in a different place.
Yeah, but...
You wrote a whole challenge about this particular thing.
Yeah, but you're only moving them in a lore sense.
No, they're not being destroyed. I know it's a different actor, but they're not being destroyed.
Okay, where do you stand on the Star Trek beam debate?
Oh, if you get teleported, is it still you?
Yeah.
I think it is not you.
Oh, so you're destroyed.
I mean, no, you are. You're unassimilated.
I think I just got him.
No. You're basically asking me, do Song of Time blocks have souls? That's what you're. That's what you're asking me.
Okay. We got Death Mountain Crater. We'll go with the DC mud wall. Are there any other mud walls anywhere aside from DC?
Yes.
That I can get past? There are some in Goron City, but can I get past them? I don't know. Medi-Goron clip. Prepare for 0 results here.
I can give you a hint on this one, or any of them if you ever want.
I typed clip to Giant's Knife, and the top result is a vertical video with Ocarina of Time tiny vertically in the center, titled "The Giant's Knife is Awesome."
Yeah, that's not going to be a clip. I mean, it's a clip, but it's not the kind of clip you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah. What do you got for me? You said you had an idea.
You haven't earned it yet. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go get Hookshot. Okay. So we're gonna do the DMT walls. That'll be a 2-pointer for sure. I guess let's just go get Hookshot while we think of more things.
You're at 30 minutes, just FYI.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Light trial block clip. Do I really go all the way to Ganon's Castle just to squeeze out that extra 1 point for the light trial version as opposed to any of the others? Yeah, I do. Of course I do.
That one's easy to skip.
Yeah, it should be fine. I just gotta RBA some shoes and then it's easy peasy. But the one to double defense is also easy to skip, and I don't have to go to Ganon's Castle. That was my concern. But is it worth it for the 1 extra point to go all the way into Ganon's Castle?
But you don't destroy the one for double defense.
Oh, I thought that...
No.
Because I can destroy at least one of them.
No.
Okay, I have to do the particular one that can be destroyed.
Yeah,
okay.
We're talking about destructible surfaces.
Okay.
If you get King Zora Red Ice, I get this.
Let's see. Alright, so let's get Shield and Hookshot and stuff. So, yeah, let me write down some more things real quick, just so I don't forget. So Fire Temple, we've got like the checkerboard wall. That'll be a 2-point or 1-pointer for sure. I've got the red ice lumps. That'll be a 2-pointer. Red ice walls. 2-pointer. What else did we say?
Oh look!
Look, a mud wall.
A mud wall.
What? I had no idea this was here. Can I clip through this? No way, right? There's no way I can clip through this. There's nothing to work with. Surely any clipping here would involve explosives too close to the mud wall. I don't know.
I also don't know. I didn't think about this one.
How do I clip through him?
Oh, I just thought of a really wild one.
Oh, okay.
I don't want it to. I just thought of a destructible surface that I didn't think about until literally just now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say. If you manage to come up with it on your own, so be it.
We got King Dodongo's floor. That's one that I haven't thought of until now.
48, by the way.
Solid 47.
47, nice. I got a 46 recently. Or wait, no. I got a 47, but I bonked. And I was like...
really?
It was a 47 and I bonked, or a 47 and I did like a really weird angle change somewhere, and I was really upset about it.
So KD floor is going to be 1. Light trial is going to be 2.
Unloading something does not count as destroying it. Well... Yeah, I'm going to hold to that, because almost all the destructible surfaces we're going to cover in this challenge do not come back after you destroy them.
All right, let's just save warp.
Did you get the egg?
I did, yeah. Did I? Thought I did. Yeah, I did. Okay.
I don't know. Do you think unloading something, but it comes back when you re-enter the loading zone, does that count as destroying it? It counts as bypassing it for sure. Right?
I guess so. I should probably put on shield. I don't know. It's a hard one.
There's a massive Star Trek discussion that's been going on in chat for the last 10 minutes, by the way.
Ever since I brought that up?
Yes.
Yeah, I am not following chat. I can barely follow my own thoughts.
No, the door of time just opens. That's not destroyed.
I guess I can just do this now, light trial, right? No reason why I can't. Just do contortion hovers and then RBA more choose. It'd be fine.
How are you gonna get ISG? I guess Navi shows up.
Navi, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I don't miss it. Probably put this.
But Danny has to be a little careful with his equip slots, because he equips over bombs. That's bad. These aren't real bombs.
Yeah. cool. Make sure I'm aiming right. And then hopefully this works and the chew doesn't stick to the ground. Okay. Being like extra careful with these. I don't really know how many it takes. I think it's like one more, maybe.
I think it's like 8? 8 or 9?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 9, and then that should be... Oh, I see the pillar behind me. Okay, yeah, we're on. We're on. Doesn't matter, I'm RBing more chews in a second here anyway.
You could just get the chews in Spirit Trial.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Do I not even have the ability to do this because I can't super slide past the block? Am I dumb?
You can skip this with a chew. I can teach you the setup.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
One chew?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Well,
save
I have one
really
chew.
quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you also can get more chews in Spirit Trial again.
Oh, true.
You're going the wrong way.
I sure am. Brain is elsewhere. All right, what do we do?
So target the wall.
This wall?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then get in, back up a little bit and ESS turn 1 frame right. Retarget. Yep. Now get in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what you're gonna do is when you release target, you're gonna hold ESS turn until, like, you keep holding it until Link stops moving, and then the camera's gonna stop against the wall and then jump a little bit. Stop holding ESS right after the camera jumps. You'll see a black line appear on the right side. Just keep holding. Okay.
Got it.
Now you're gonna ESS, so you'll probably have to do this again because the camera's gonna turn maybe, I don't know. But you're gonna ESS all the way up and then ESS turn 1 frame right.
Okay.
Now just pull chew.
No way.
Don't do anything.
No way. I love this. Bro, that's so cool. All right.
Isn't that setup sick? I love that setup.
I never knew that one. That's so cool. I was thinking I was gonna have to like do a super slide or something. All right, that's done. That's 6 points.
Wait, this is a great question from RG. Does the trial barrier count as destroyed if it's cleared?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'll tell you this, Danny's definitely not skipping it right now.
I'm definitely not skipping. Oh, yes, I could. Yes, I could.
You could staircase with chews if you wanted to.
Well, I don't have chews, but I could unload it with the Spirit Trial Armos thing.
Does that count?
Well, I'm trying to not destroy it, right? I just have to get past it without destroying it for the 2 points, right?
Yeah, but it's not loaded.
That's okay.
That's the problem we're having, is does it count if it's unloaded?
I guess counts.
So. Yeah, we'll count it, sure.
Unloading it is a valid way of bypassing it, I think.
Without destroying it?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, how does this work? I don't even remember.
1 push is fine, and then get on the other side.
Doesn't work from here?
It might. I go from the other side.
I feel like I remember it working, but I guess I'll go the other side. Wow.
And then I walk to the right until I hear carpet.
Yeah. All right, now we just have to center ourselves on the beams. All right.
Okay, 4 extra points.
It's 8 points.
Our producer is currently... Actually, I can update it.
All right, cool. I'm feeling like that's pretty much everything I could do here. There's like red ice over there, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna do that in an ice cavern, I think. Oh wait, no, I could do it with hookshot right now.
Wow, there's a lot more Inganons than I thought. I mean, also 2 of these I didn't think would count until we talked about it, so.
Oh shit. Don't freeze me again. Okay. I forget how to do this, but I think I need to get to the left side of them. All right, nice.
That's 2 more points.
Is that 10?
Yep, that's 10.
Very
Man's
cool.
cooking. Man's cooking.
Cooking.
I think in the call before I said you might get 50.
I don't think I'm gonna get 50. That seems like I don't even think there are 50 points to get.
I think there's at least 30.
All right, before I leave, is there anything else in here? Let me just go through the trials in my head one by one. Forest trial, no. Water trial just did. Shadow trial, no. Fire, no. Light, we did it. Anything else in light? No.
Do you want to get the choose in spirit, or are you just gonna RBA?
Yeah, I'm just gonna RBA. I'm RBAing for bombs anyway. Might as well.
Yeah.
All right. I think we exhausted this one. Cool that this was doable so early on with like so few items.
Yeah. If I had some more time to cook up the puzzle, I think I probably would have done something with like more more restrictions on when you can enter dungeons would have been cool.
Yeah.
Because the vast majority of opportunities are going to be within dungeons, I think.
There's a solid amount outside too.
Yeah. This is also somewhat becoming collaborative where like you get to something and I'm like, oh, you can skip that. Because I'm only just now realizing.
All right, it's more fun for everybody if we get points. All right, so we're gonna do some RBA. So for anyone who has no idea what that is, consider yourself blessed.
Okay, here's the real question. Do you think you'd remember the RBA lookup tables in 60 years?
Probably not. Probably not. I think I'd remember what I need to do to RBA, like, choose and, like, some of that, but I don't think I'd remember, like, what the trade items do. That would be a little too much, probably.
I think Poacher Saw and Odd Mushroom I might remember, but...
I should kill the Poe. Perhaps I should do a hook shot because it's easier than sword.
I can't even remember BA values now. I couldn't tell you what the hammer is. 25? 20, 23?
Okay.
So Danny's gonna get a bottle on his B button. That's really all you need to know. It's gonna let him manipulate some inventory stuff. If you really want to know how it works, I've explained it in depth like at least 10 times on Challenger Approaching.
I also have about an hour of YouTube videos on it.
Yep, the single best documentation on RBA is on Danny B's YouTube channel.
Okay. So we're gonna get this Poe. And so now I will, for the benefit of chat, equip my bomb shoes while I do this. So watch my bomb shoe count on C down. It is 0, and now it is 20. And now it is 29. And that's because I have a bottle on my B button. And then I will do this. Is there any reason why I would want to RBA the Coco? Is there any reason why I would not want to RBA the Coco? I think I can probably do it. Black Gauntlets might be useful for a strength check at some point. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. RBA stands for Reverse Bottle Adventure, which is a very good and descriptive name that really helps people understand exactly what that glitch does.
I'm still mad about Doom Jump not being about the fact that you die.
It's just the guy named Doom.
Yeah, I hate that.
All right.
I'm thinking more on the trials now, and I think I had originally said you have to destroy it, like it's an action. Whatever, we'll count it.
Lore-wise, it is very much a destructive act.
Yeah. I don't know that in the lore of the puzzle, I don't know how ecstatic Zelda is that you let it live, but...
All right, so I'm going to do more RBA with bombs and Kajiro, and that will allow me to hold bombs in my inventory. And now, let's think. I guess I'll just go get some. Do I want Zelda's Lullaby? Adef, tell me, do I want Zelda's Lullaby?
I don't.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I can always just skip all on me to do it again later.
I think you can skip the two things I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I can always just do it later. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking of two things, and I think you can skip both of them without getting ZL.
All right. I'll just use Dampe's Grave for bombs. Okay. So I think next up, we're gonna do Death Mountain Trail, Death Mountain Crater, and then maybe we'll get Goron Tunic and do Fire Temple. I don't think there's any reason for me to not get Goron Tunic. Oh, true, RG. I'm getting help from chat.
No, stop. Okay, close the chat. This is not fair. I thought of Sunsgrave about 10 minutes ago. It's the thing where I went, oh my god, I thought of something. Yeah, I'm going to ask you to close chat.
All right. Chat is closed.
Yeah, I thought of that one 10 minutes ago, and the big brain moment, I mean, you heard it. I went, oh my god.
Yeah, I do. All right. So, but we have said that unloading it is allowed, right?
Yeah. That was we were going to have a big moment where you ran past Sunsgrave and then went, wait, and I was going to be like, yeah. But Runner Guy spoiled it.
Runner Guy spoiled it. That's okay. Thank you, Runner Guy. I like that you spoiled it. All right, now the question is, how many loads does it take from here? I have no idea.
I've been having some really weird moments with this particular unload recently. I can tell you the setup I've been using that seems to work is from Guard, where you drop a bomb down in the bottom area and then let it explode and then slash the torch and then do 16 loads. And that seems to work for me every time. Something about the explosion actor and the torch hit effect is good.
Okay. I'm just gonna check every time after 10.
That was like 6.
That was 10?
No way.
Yeah. I counted. That's 14.
I think the minimum is 16.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna check at 15 just because. 16. For anyone who has no idea what's going on, one of the actors in the graveyard doesn't properly unload when you transition rooms down into the staircase here, and so you can just load a bunch of copies of it, and if you do it in a certain pattern, this happens. Other things start to unload. And that's really all I need from here.
Yep.
So that's 12.
Yep, that's 2 points, because when you play Zelda's Lullaby, that thing gets destroyed permanently.
Cool idea.
Yeah, when I thought of that, I was like, damn, I'm so smart.
All right, so let's go to Death Mountain Trail. I don't think anything else here. I can go back in time and destroy this entire house. Does that count?
No. You're
Work with me here.
unmaking it is not destroying it.
What is destruction if not unmaking?
You got me there.
Okay. Now, there is a way to clip through this, but I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna go up here and do a different way.
Nice.
Thanks.
Great commentary. So this
I will let my
upcoming-
actions speak for myself.
This wall is the clip that inspired this challenge.
Oh yeah? Oh, I did see that.
There's a ground clip that Save State discovered. You can hookshot that? That's so sick. I didn't know about this. This is the most
yeah, a little
OOT
closer.
3D clip I've ever seen.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time can shoot through corners, open corners. Certain corners you can get like a little bit into them. You can't actually get through them, but the hook shot, if you aim all the way down, let me try.
I figured you would just weird shot this.
Cooler
Nice.
that way.
That's 2
All right.
points.
That's 14. All right, while I'm here, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna get a heart while I'm here as well. I hate that if you have an item in your hand and you go to pick up a rock, Link doesn't lift the rock. He just puts the item away. It's the
Yeah,
most
it's really
annoying
annoying.
little thing.
I mash A.
All right.
Okay,
so now,
now I've seen something I've never seen. I've never seen that hookshot through that thing.
the cool one.
What's your visual cue for when you pull the bomb?
Vibes.
I hate you.
Actually, I don't have one. Okay, so the question is, can I bypass any of these mud walls? And I don't know if I can. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Can I unload the mud walls? I can double load. Oh, maybe I should have gotten hover boots. I don't
Man,
have hover boots.
I'm having a blast. This is great.
I probably should have gotten hover boots while I was down there.
Yeah.
Why didn't I? I was
don't
thinking
know.
like, oh, I gotta save Shadow Temple for when I get all the points in Shadow. There's no points in Shadow Temple.
Well,
I mean, I don't think you can stand inside the giant skull pots. Can you? Would that matter? Do those count as a barrier? They're a barrier for the piece of ground that's inside them?
no, but there's another surface in there.
Interesting. I mean,
Well,
there's the bombable floor that I already did in...
Yeah, I guess the question is, does the, for what it's worth, these 3 do not count because you can literally just jump slash around. But the ones in this maze definitely count. Okay, that's both gray and...
Yeah, so now there's the orange ones over there. That's all just,
That's 4 more points.
yeah. That's, 16 or 18? I don't even know.
18. 18, because we're counting all 3 boulder types.
Okay, I don't know... If I had hover boots, I'd be able to do this.
You can weird shot.
True, yeah. Alright, I'll just do that. How do I even do a weird shot setup in here?
I go all the way left on the wall.
Yeah.
And then when you backwalk, it'll put you in position. Not from there, but like turn right, target and backwalk from there.
Yeah.
No. I mean like target the wall.
Yeah. Oh, backwalk?
Yeah, that's fine. Now you can just roll bonk into the like wall
Oh, okay.
and do the weird shot from right here.
Makes sense. Nice.
When you do rando, you come up with creative ways to get these chests.
Yeah. Oh, I just set off the Gossip Stone. Nice.
So that's
okay.
2 more points.
That's
and you can
20.
weird shot back out or just death warp.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just death warp. That's easy. Got a lot to choose. Okay. So
Is this
I'm
passing the hammer boulders or the silver boulders? It's both. It's both. There's hammers there and silvers there.
So I'm trying to think about mud walls and if there's a way that I can do it to get the 2 points for any of these. I really don't know if I can. I'm trying to think of all the places where mud walls exist. There was that one in the grotto. There are some right here. There's no chance that this is ground clippable, is it? I mean, I could just like see.
You're gonna wing a ground clip setup for this?
Yeah, why not? This is fine. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that was not good. You know what I just did? I just went to use the frame advance button because I'm so used to playing on GC.
Oh,
instead of pausing.
That's no good. You're in too deep.
All right. Maybe. Let's see. We can go with one more. That should be fine. If this works, that'd be really cool. Nah, doesn't work. All right.
Yeah.
Good to know. I guess we'll do Dodongo's Cavern. I can't think of any way to bypass a mud wall, so I'm just gonna do that.
Our first 1-pointer, dude. We've been on an even number this whole time.
Yeah. Sad. So yeah, I guess this is fine. Are there any others in Dodongo's Cavern aside from the floor to the Dodongo's Cavern or to King Dodongo? I don't know. I feel like there actually is a ground, like a slope clip here. Is there? Let me just check real quick.
Do you mind if we pop to the first break while you check this and sort of think about things?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll pause the game and we can go to a break.
Okay, everybody. Stick around. We're going to be right back with this puzzle in just a few minutes here. Don't go anywhere. Danny's not going to be playing, but just thinking about things in the break. And I am going to go get water. We'll be right back. More Challenger approaching right after this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. This is Challenger approaching. Some quick announcements before we get back into things here. If you ever miss out on any of our Hotfix shows, including this one, be sure to go to youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick and check out the VODs. And if you are watching the YouTube channel right now, consider watching us live sometime. We have speedrunning content literally every day. And come support live on Twitch. All right, Danny, we're in the puzzle. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. There are a lot more destroyable things that you can get past than I thought there were.
Yes,
that is for sure.
When I first thought of this challenge, I thought, oh, well, there can't be that many, so I'll come up with something else. And then as I started thinking about it and talking to Nally about it, I was like, wow, there's actually a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, feel free to give a countdown and get back into it whenever.
All right. Yeah, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so while we were gone, I did find something special. I'm going to save and hope that I can do this. Did I mess up? I done messed up. Hold on. Let me see. Am I supposed to hold Z here? I think I'm supposed to hold Z here, but I should be able to fix it by just letting the camera do its thing and then holding ESS up until it perfectly aligns to square. Nice, nice,
now
nice.
this is an SRM runner.
I learned so many little things about the camera from messing with SRM setups. All right, so the next thing, this is a tricky part. All right, so I'm gonna go here, and then we're gonna do this. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I hope it does. Didn't work! Dang. I'm gonna reset, because I saved, and try it one more time.
Okay.
I feel like it was probably due to the camera shenanigans. If anything.
Yeah.
But theoretically, this should be a way to get past the mud wall.
Are you
All right.
holding... go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
Do you have to, like, hold down on the second damage frame or something?
The clip should be irrespective of any analog input. Whether or not we actually get through the other side is a different story, but I'm not totally sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch it happen one more time to try to internalize some of these timings that are happening without pause buffering. There's literally no explanation on this video, just a demonstration of it. Okay, let's see. Dang. I'm gonna try one more time, and then if I don't get it, we'll eat the point.
This is a hard-fought point.
Yeah, it is. I can't just go getting rid of points willy-nilly. It doesn't look like it would be that hard, but slope clips are so precise. Oh god. Hopefully this is fine. Alright, you know what we need? More fluidity. I just want the explosion. Oh, I know exactly what's happening. Okay, I learned something, so I'm gonna try one more time.
This is how practice happens.
Yeah, the thing that happened is that the first bomb exploded the other, I think, which is bad. So I'm going to make the first one be a little bit further away. And then hopefully that works. Like here, maybe? Should be fine. Okay, we're at least up in the air, and now we're gonna try again. Okay, and... Oh, we're in, let's go!
Nice. I've never seen that, but I figured there was a way.
Yeah, you've never seen it because it's almost useless. I used
Right.
bombs to get into Dodongo's cavern where I could have just blown up this thing.
That's 2 points.
It's 2 points. All right. Very cool. So now I need more bombs. I don't know if this works. So now I'm gonna go back and actually destroy it, stupidly enough. So the jaw loads.
Oh, I didn't know that's what loaded the jaw. That's really interesting.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool. If I had exploded that, I would have forfeited the point, even if I could have gotten through any other mud walls, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, good thing we didn't do that. So I'm going to. I guess I don't need more bombs here. There is a way to do the eyes with bomb shoes, and I think I remember it from down here.
I know the setup from down here if you need it.
Yeah, if you have it.
Crouch
handy.
tab twice.
And then
ESS
just like
all
turn
the way left.
Yeah.
Target. And then the first chew drops on second blue. The next one is instant.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So just shield drop on second blue. And then wait,
Go.
go.
I think that's fine.
Yeah. And do not climb the ladder.
Yeah, if you're on the ladder when this happens, you soft lock, right? Okay.
Yes, correct. Yeah, any ladder while a cutscene happens.
So, I don't think I need anything else in Dodongo's cavern aside from the floor at the end, I want to say. Let me do a quick mental run through of Dodongo's cavern. Zoom in, there's another mud wall in front of the slingshot. Skip. There's mud walls there, and I think that's it. That's it. And there's nothing in the back room either. Dang, almost got it.
My disdain for this particular version of this trick is high.
It's not a fun trick.
I'm an OI believer till I die.
Okay, so this you definitely can't bypass.
I have no idea about this one.
You definitely can't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Definitely, huh?
And well, not without like some crazy, maybe like void warp into here. Who knows? But I'm gonna eat the point on this one. So we got 3 points at Dodongo's cavern. Do I need to kill the boss? Probably not. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. What do I got? 21?
23.
Let's go.
You are definitely gonna win this gamble.
My ill-informed self-confidence worked in my favor. Okay. Next, we are off to, I guess Fire Temple. Seems like the way to go, but we're gonna do it via the top of DMT, I think. Let me go ahead and equip this.
My chat sometimes laughs at me about how many acronyms we have for this game.
Yeah, it's really like speaking another language.
Yeah, I'm gonna Hess to DMT. The casual. This is a sentence that would kill a pilgrim.
It's so hard. Where did this guy come from?
How did the Tektite already drop? You weren't anywhere near.
That was very weird.
Yeah.
It's so hard to think about problems while you're in the thick of them.
Yeah.
Like I've been working on this this thing called Advent of Code. Every year, in the first 25 days of December, there's this website that releases coding challenges every night at midnight. And there's one problem released at midnight, and then a harder version of it that gets unlocked if you can beat it. And I try to do it every year, just because it's fun. It's good practice. They're really interesting puzzles generally. This year, I've been able to do all 30 problems so far. Because it's the 15th, except for one. The second problem on the 12th, I just could not figure it out, and I was like trying for hours and hours, and I couldn't get it. And then, literally today, like 3 hours ago, I was taking a shower, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was not even thinking about the problem. All of a sudden, I was just like, oh, that's how you do it. And then I went and did it, and I coded it in 5 minutes, and it worked. And like the problem ran instantly. Like my previous attempts were like it would have taken literally like 3 years to run.
Brains are so mysterious.
It's
Also, that's
very
a point.
strange. This is a very unique wall. This
Yes,
one's very strange.
this was another wall that led me to want to do this challenge because that wall is so unique and weird.
I guess I'll just mega flip.
Yeah, brains are so mysterious. Like, somehow the problem was still running in the background.
Yeah,
Of your
absolutely.
brain.
Like there was literally not a single conscious neuron that was working on this, and all of a sudden, the solution was just handed to me on a silver platter. It was very strange.
I find that fascinating. I really need to get back into programming, like, seriously.
Alright, what am I doing here again? There's a couple things in here, I think. There's the fake doors. And then I'm just gonna talk to Darunian because I need to think. There's the fake doors, and then there's like a wall that has like this square checker block pattern that surround these doors that I can blow up. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I don't think the fake door is a separate entity to...
Oh, it is. 100% is. I mean,
No, I know, but like the fake door, the one you're thinking of that actually occludes getting to a door, up to the flare dancer, it's a bombable wall, and it's the same checkerboard wall.
No, the door itself is separate from the bombable wall. You can destroy them separately, even.
Right, but you don't have to destroy the door.
Oh, you're saying the door is not a barrier.
No.
Okay. Are there any...
What I'm saying is there's only one surface in this dungeon that I can think of, I think.
There's the bombable floor as well. Above the boulder maze.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Which is just do block skip.
Yep. That's a 2-pointer right there. All right. Moving forward. I mean, I guess... Can I destroy, like, does this count? This is
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about
this
these.
is a destructible thing.
These I was unsure of. But I guess so. Okay, that's 2 points.
Hey.
See, that's part of this puzzle for me. Why it's exciting is because I had no idea how many there were. I could think, let's count how many I've got in the spoilers at the bottom of the document. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got 20 unique surfaces, and you've already done 3 or 4 in this challenge that I did not think of. And there are like 10 on my list you still haven't done.
Damn. That's crazy. This game is just an endless trove of information.
I know. It's really wild that, like, I just am constantly amazed by this game.
You know, the last puzzle you made for me, the one with the scarecrows, was also, you know, 100% based on casual knowledge, but just, like, tons of things you don't think about. And,
Right,
like,
stuff you would never think about.
I had so much trouble coming up with lots of these scarecrow locations, and there are so many of them. There's so many of them.
There's 16.
I think at the beginning
of the puzzle, I said, it says 16, and you go, 16?
I was like, oh, maybe guess like 9?
Maybe.
All right. This, I feel like it's possible to do this. In fact, I know it's possible because I'm pretty sure you can hover up above this wall and then get down in there. But do I do that?
No.
Not without hover boots.
It's a waste of time.
Not without hover boots. Whatever. 1 point. We're gonna note the points that I could have gotten, and to maybe come up with like a theoretical maximum for this.
You're welcome. You're welcome to do that in your free time.
Oh, I just mean like as we're going through, if I consciously make a decision to forfeit a point because I do not want to do the thing that would have gotten me the point, we can tack that on at the end as a could have been total.
I would be interested if any OOT speedrunners are watching this. If you want to go through and try to do an RTA of the maximum possible points, Maybe we come up with a little do it before the end of the year. Whoever has the most points wins.
That sounds fun.
I don't know. I don't have anything to give you. I'm sorry. So it's just for fun.
All right, so we are gonna do the floor up there, and then I guess maybe not the door. Is there another fake door in here?
There are other fake doors in Fire Temple, but they don't block progress.
Yeah.
This challenge was inspired by the two things that inspired this particular version of this challenge and why it is like this. The points is purely like OMS really inspired me on that.
That's cool. All right, how does this work again?
Dude, just do the boomer setup. Who cares? Get this Gen Z garbage off my screen, dude.
I would like you to know that setup is from like 2016, my man.
Only 2012 setups for fire block skip, okay? I will not stand for this.
Is that it in Fire Temple? That was another 2 points right there. Because I bypassed this floor right here, right?
Yeah, so this is 2 points. This is 2 points right here.
Right. We got 1 point from the wall downstairs. We got 2 points from the totem blocks. What else? I don't
think there's anything else.
I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get out of here then. Cool. We are working our way up. So next, let me check off the Fire Temple stuff.
Yeah, there's some discussion in chat about the doors. And, like, I do get that the challenge is about destructible surfaces, so, like, fair. But I think that the bigger point is, like, does it block you from getting into a thing?
Yeah. I'm on board.
Yeah, the sculptural wall is the same checkerboard wall that Danny destroyed to get to the small key. It's the same, like, texture, at least.
Yeah. I mean, if there's like destructible surfaces within the same dungeon that look similar, like even if it's different, like through some
literally
technical
a
sense,
technically different actor, like who cares?
yeah, we'll call it the same.
No, not necessarily progress through a dungeon. Specifically, any destructible surface that blocks like a further action.
I forgot
like,
this was here.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, it has to be a physical barrier. Like it has to impede your literal physical forward motion in some way.
Yeah. So like a grotto, for example, being blocked by a boulder, like that counts.
Right. If I could like weird slide into the grotto, that would count.
Yeah, exactly.
If I hadn't already bypassed these boulders for other reasons.
Though I will say now, because you're obviously going to win, you're at 27 points. There's some grotto stuff you haven't thought of yet.
Oh yeah? Let me think. Yeah, I mean, so there's web walls in grotto.
There's stuff getting into grottos.
Oh. I mean,
This is a rather niche piece of OOT knowledge, I think.
I am, as a non-rando player, I am terrible on non-mandatory grottos.
If you've speedrun Hundo, you should know.
Okay. Let me get out of here. And now, I mean, there's Song of Storms grottos, but those just appear. There's nothing blocking
Yeah,
them.
that doesn't count. If you want a hint, I can give you a hint.
I'm gonna just go get hover boots because
there's a discussion to be had in Shadow Temple as well.
yeah. I don't know why I forgot to get them the first time through. My brain was just completely. Oh, that's right, because I got focused on doing the this, what's it called, fun song thing. Okay. Is that my third boulder hit this run? I think it is. That's excessive. Fourth. Good. I thought I was going to get through that time. I need to go this way. Now, are you sure that this house is not a destructible surface via time travel?
I am 100% sure. This is one semantic I will not give you.
Cause I'm in. I'm in.
By that logic, crossing the bridge in and out of Market Town is 2 points because
I guess I need some four extra points then. Well, I don't need bombs. What am I doing? I have 1 million explosives.
You think he should be at 29 points. It was 23 entering DMC, 1 point for the DMC wall, and 5 in fire. Did we miscount 2 somewhere? Did I miss 2?
Maybe the totem, since you weren't expecting that one?
Maybe, yeah, maybe it just didn't get counted. That's possible.
No. This is the worst. Oh.
You can save this. You can save this.
Let's try this angle. Hey.
Nice.
Okay. Gonna be extra safe about it for no reason. Okay, so let me think about what is in Shadow Temple. What
Are we at 29? I'll go back and check the VOD.
Oh, I guess there's destructible surfaces right there at the bottom near the big Beamos, right? And just past the first little thing here.
No, the question is that the same thing as the bottom of the well things though? I don't know.
I think it's different.
I also think it's different for what it's worth.
Ah, that was a weird camera snap. C up right before the cutscene starts to save like a quarter second or something. For some reason, it allows you to gain control after the cutscene ends sooner. All right, got hover boots. We can do more things now. Have a little over like an hour left.
We missed 1 point at the top of DMT, for sure.
In the crater, you mean?
Yeah, Death Mountain Crater. We missed a point on the weird bombable wall.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're definitely at least 28. Yeah, we should be at 29.
Okay.
We should be at 29.
How many 1-pointers have I done? That'll tell us if it should be even or odd, at least.
You did the bombable wall at the top of DMC. I did the checkerboard thing in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
And there's one more, right?
Was there? Oh, King Dodongo's floor.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, odd number is correct.
It is up on the screen, chat room. We are counting them.
All right, yeah, this is definitely a different thing.
Yeah, okay, it's absolutely different.
This is a skull wall. Now, is there anything else in
you just blew it up.
Temple?
Okay, I didn't know if there was a thing.
Oh yeah, no. As far as I know, there's no way to skip that.
Chat came up with a way, another thing in Shadow Temple that I did not think of.
All right, let me think about it. I mean, there's the bombable floor that hides the small key chest, but that is the same thing as the one in
yes.
that we did in bottom of the well. All right, so past the boat, let's think about that because there's not a lot there. Back there is I guess we're talking about the the boss key room? Yeah. Okay. I do not have Zelda's Lullaby. So I don't think I'm getting there. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's 2 points that I have to forfeit, unfortunately. Now, if I was ZFG and I had practiced,
That's 2 really big ifs.
I could hover through the boat.
No.
He did it. He did it for OMS.
Yeah, you're completely locked out of the boss key one now too, essentially, unless you hover.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. Such is the risk of doing these things without knowing what is coming. All right. I think that's it in Shadow Temple then.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
You're at 30.
We're at 30. That was my guess.
Which means we can definitely close the prediction now for Danny.
All right. So far there are 3 known points that I have missed. That we have acknowledged verbally on this stream that I've missed. So theoretical score is 33 right now. Okay, so now I guess let's go to... trying to think about other dungeons. So what about Song of Time blocks that don't actually move? That like that do straight up just disappear, like you toggle them on and off, right?
I would argue that they are not being destroyed. They are still called Song of Time blocks. The lore is that they're being moved back in time. Okay. That is my definitive answer on Song of Time blocks.
All right, I'll take it. Let's go to Kokiri Forest, and we'll go to Decatree, and we'll do webs.
And also, like, every Song of Time block is just do a ledge click. So, like...
True. Nice. Goodness. So in Decatree, we've got... We've got just the web walls and web floors, and you said those count the same?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What should I do? How should I get in there? I guess I can do the S to get in. That was weird. Alright, I don't really remember how this goes, but I'm going to try it. Yeah. Got a forward S there. Now, I targeted them, so I don't think this is going to work anymore because that offsets my ESS increment. So I am going to go the safe route here and just redo it from this wall. Yeah, nope. There are other ways into Decatree, but... one I know pretty well.
Sick.
Very nice. Thank you to a year straight of running all dungeons. Okay, so in here, we have a few different ways to go. I need to be in a loaded space at the end. Like I could unload the webs, but the place I go to has to be loaded right past them.
There's like an ultra omega easy baby way to do this.
Yeah. I'll just clip into Goma's room and then leave.
Even easier than that.
Even easier than that.
Yeah. Just weird shot.
Oh, true. I was about to do a whole lot of extra stuff.
I mean, 2-3-1 skip would be fine too.
Yeah.
The reason I told you an easier way is because I know you can do 2-3-1 skip. It's very easy from Compass Room. Wow, bonkless, setupless. Wow. This guy runs RTA.
It's going as you'd expect for bonkless, setupless. Hey.
Nice. That's 2 points.
That's 2 points. Very good. And I don't think there's anything else in here if walls don't count.
Do you think walls should count? I'm open to the discussion.
I mean those are nets, right? And these are solid walls, so they're like physically pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Entities.
That's true. Okay, I'm convinced. If you can get past one of these without, I'll count it.
All right.
I'm convinced.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll just try a weird shot from this side and see what we get. I'm gonna put to the switch. Oh no, I'm dumb.
That's a point.
That's a point. Yeah, I was gonna be like, I was like, I'm just gonna put this down so I don't actually roll onto it in the middle of my weird shot. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that's a point. We're up to 4 theoretical missed points. Okay, what else? What else is... Oh, there's a mud wall back there. That's another mud wall that I forgot exists. Okay, I don't think there's anything left in here, so I'm gonna leave. So we got 3 points in Decatry.
Yes, we should be at 33 here. That's very funny. I figured that would happen with at least 1 or 2.
Like, probably a good 0.2 seconds before I actually landed on the switch. I was like, this is dumb, and I couldn't stop myself in time. Okay, so next I'm like running out of easy ones in my brain, so I need to really think about what else I can do here. I'm curious about what you said about grottos, but
would you like a hint?
That's not hookshotable. This game is dumb. Sure.
There are grottos in Hyrule Field that require an extra act besides just getting rid of a boulder.
Okay. Oh, so you're talking about bomb grottos. I guess is that a destructive action?
Yeah, absolutely. You're destroying a surface to get in somewhere.
Oh, see, in my head, I never thought of it that way. I thought of it as like just like Song of Storms is just like magically secretly opens it because that's the trigger needed to do that in that moment, you know?
Yeah, but that doesn't destroy it. Like when you blow up the floor, like in Kakariko Village or something, it blows up.
Yeah. Well, not really. It's not like any. The grotto just kind of appears, like it grows from nothing.
Yeah, but I know you agree with me on this. So stop being annoying about it.
I'm acting against my own interests and points here. Okay. Waterfall, destructive surface.
No.
You're destroying water.
No, you're not. You're moving it.
No, you're destroying the water.
No.
All right. What else? Anything else in here in this area? I don't think so.
Oh, there's an interesting justification for Song of Storms grottos in chat that I've never really thought of before. In
So
my
it melts
brain,
the ground?
Or that rainwater is just washing the ground away.
Let's see. I already did solid ice walls, right?
Yeah.
So now I can do ice lumps.
Yeah.
There is a rando power. I guess I can just do this, right?
Just do this. Yeah.
I was gonna do the jump thing.
No.
Where you like grab the top of the fence. Oh, this was a very bad jump. Is there anything back here, like in Jabu or? Oh, I guess there's the wall to get into Pharaoh's Wind, right?
Yep.
That counts as one.
Yep. So that's 2 points just now.
This is 2
To
points.
35.
Now the Pharaoh's Wind one is interesting because you can bypass it. You can bypass it.
So this was in OT3D. They do like the seam,
Yeah.
the rising seam thing. I didn't know if that was possible.
It's not in this, but what you can do is do a drown hookshot jump on this log and
Really?
go really high up in the air, get on the outer boundary like that. And then from there you can clip in to the Pharaoh's Wind thing. This is going to be our 5th forfeited point because of reasons. Although, could I? I'm trying to think. There's a. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. First off, I want to see if I can blow up the thing under this silver boulder without blowing up the big wall.
I mean, I will say if you do that, that's going to be a point
Why?
because you're blowing
Oh.
up a unique surface beneath the boulder.
No, it's not a surface. It's one of these.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Within the.
Yeah, I blew up the big wall anyway, so that's my 1 point. But yeah, under this thing, it's just one of these boulders blocking.
Ah, see, I did not test this, and I thought it was floor. Okay,
Okay, so this is another point for
that's
Pharaoh's Wind.
36.
But yeah, it could have been possible to get this one. So we're up to a theoretical score of 41 here.
So a question in chat that I couldn't decide was, RG asked about tentacles in Jabu. And I also thought of this, and in the document, I don't know if I wrote it down, but I'm not sure if it counts. You are killing the thing that removes the barrier, so like, maybe it does count.
Seems like it could count.
Yeah.
All right, let's do those.
It's easy enough to skip the one to compass.
Yeah, and that counts for them all, I guess. Right? We'll
Yeah,
count them all
yeah.
as the same thing.
Exactly.
Now, how in the heck do you do this? I do not remember. But
Would you like a setup?
Nah, I'm just gonna wing it and see how
All
it
right.
goes.
You'll probably be fine.
Let's see. I don't know.
Didn't you just come up with a setup without hover boots for this?
I came up with a setup with just bombs a few months ago, and it's the most horrible thing you can ever think of. All right, it's been a long time. I don't remember any of the frames for this. I think it's maybe one more.
The frame,
Yeah.
that's the frame where you unequip and
Yeah.
slash.
Cool. What? That's weird. I'm gonna re-get my angle. I think I might have been standing in a bad spot.
Yeah, I think it was the position, not the angle.
Hopefully this works. One more. Good. This looks good.
Yeah, that looks lower.
Wow, what's happening? I need to be lower, which means I need to be what? Further back? Is that
Further
what
forward, I think, so that you go farther off the ice during. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I use a setup to get in the position, so.
All right, I'll try further forward because it seems like maybe I was too far back. I'm worried about damage boosting off though.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh no!
All right, just do the setup. I'll teach you. It takes 2 seconds.
One more. All right, teach me.
Okay, get in the the corner to your right, not that one, but the that corner.
Yeah.
ESS left, or just turn left.
Yeah.
That's turning right, by the way.
Oh, it sure is.
Unequipped hover boots.
Yeah.
And then you will dry roll.
Mm-hmm.
Side hop right.
Yeah.
Roll on target. Oh wait, that's not right. How do I do it? Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Get in the corners. Is that not right? Oh no, I can't do it without the controller in my hands.
Muscle memory, no conscious memory. That's great. That's fine. We're gonna do this. I got 6 tries left. No problem.
Hang on, I'm putting the controller in my hands.
Ah! Oh my goodness. This is one of those ones that like it's so easy when you're in practice, and then if you don't practice it for a while, it becomes very tricky. I'm just gonna save here. And then... I guess I'll do... Oh, I probably need hover boots.
I said it right, you did it wrong.
Ah.
According to Link in chat. This looks good.
Hopefully. Come
That
on.
looks high. Nice. Okay,
The other one we
it is-
said looked low, and this one we said looked high.
It's dry roll, side hop right, untarget as you side roll, retarget, ESS
Oh,
right.
I did a dry roll. That's why. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's not die. What? How did that happen? Hearts? Any hearts? Any hearts? I don't even think you can hookshot these. Hearts? No? Alright.
I'm gonna preemptively send you a setup for this skip so you don't have to find it.
Alrighty, let's get some hearts from these boxes. And then we'll talk to Rudo.
In case you need it, there's a setup in the Google chat. But if you don't need it, that's it.
I guess the question is it fine to bypass this one in this room instead? And just land on like the big octo platform?
I guess so.
It is a barrier. Blocking in the same way that the others do.
It's a lot less cool, but sure.
Wow. You gonna get me on cool points?
Yeah.
All right.
X factor.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it cool. All right. I'm gonna make it cool.
Make it cool.
We're gonna make it cool.
Oh, this is cool.
That wasn't cool.
You gonna mega flip into the hole?
Yeah. How else am I gonna get the momentum? Oh, too high. Too high. Too high. Go away. Will he go away? All right. Let's try, maybe like this. So close. One more. All right. So I guess maybe instead of that, we'll do a roll. And this should probably work. Oh my goodness! Let me in! Luckily I have bomb shoes. All right, so a backflip was too much. We're gonna do a roll, and then like a little bit, and then yeah. This is science. What? Come on. This is it. We're getting it this time. All right, we're gonna do a roll and like a little more.
If you do that exact same, but just do like a
neutral,
a seventh blue mega flip instead of the like drop roll, it would probably work.
All right, let's do that.
Ooh, did it travel on the wall?
Yeah, it might have been too close because of the wall. We'll see. Ooh. Oh my god. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Backflip and then one of those. Why is this so hard?
Did you shield flick after the backflip? There you go.
Just retargeted. All right, this is the one. I feel it in my bones, dude. What? Oh my god.
All right, just do it however you want.
No, no, we're going back up and we're doing it the real way. How did I even fall in after that? He like landed for a solid while and then just decided, you know, that's not enough ground for me. I'm gonna fall in.
True Wile E. Coyote moment.
Just like standing off the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
He looks down, realizes there's no ground, waves to the camera. All right. This is the one. This is the one. So, all right, here's what we need to do, right? We need to backflip and then back up a tiny bit more. I wonder if I'm moving so fast horizontally that there's literally not enough time to get down. Oh my goodness.
Maybe these little sphincter things
Don't say that word again.
do some kind of weird like check, like you can't fall in them like like can you even backflip onto it?
You definitely can. Yeah, it's totally doable. All right, we're gonna try one more time, and then if I can't do it, then we will go with the other one. I assume there's a chew setup for the other one, probably.
There is, yeah. The one I sent you is a chew setup.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna go back up a little bit more. Nice and sciencey. Come on. For the fans. Dude, what is happening? All right,
I think there's something weird going on.
There is something weird going on. All right, fine. We'll do the thing. Where'd you send it?
In the Google Meet chat, is it not there?
Oh, I'm not in the Google Meet. Let me look. I was tabbed. I forgot that that's where we had this call.
Yeah.
For anyone unaware, Discord
I can
decided
also
to take a big poop.
I can teach you this. It's very easy.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it live. Which one?
Go left.
The compass one?
Yeah. And target this wall on your right.
This one?
Yeah. Target that and turn right.
Mm-hmm.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna back walk roughly until your back hits the like wall behind you.
Yeah.
And just stop once you get there.
Oh,
you can stop a little sooner. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little sooner. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna shield drop a chew and keep holding target.
Yeah.
And when you instant shield drop the chew, it's gonna blow up instantly on the corner seam.
Yeah, and then just hover boots.
And then you're gonna on second damage frame equip hover boots and hold right.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
All right. Do I hold shield or?
Yes.
No.
No.
No shield. Okay. Here we go. Let's first damage frame here, second damage frame here, and now we're gonna do this.
Equip
Hold
hover
right
boots.
out of don't hold right yet, right?
You hold right, so keep holding target and hold right.
Yeah.
And then once Link starts shifting to the left, hold down right, and that's it.
All right. So easy. Let's
Isn't that
go. That is cool. I like that one.
Would
Solid
you believe
two-pointer.
it's a back and echo setup?
I think every back and echo or every setup is a back and echo setup unless otherwise specified.
True. That's
All
38
right.
points.
It's 38 points. Do I have?
We could take our final break of the evening real quick.
Yeah, let's do that, and I'll think of some more while we're gone.
Sweet. The points are accurate as far as I know. We're gonna take our second break here, everybody. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Challenger approaching, and the last third of this challenge will be coming up in just a little bit. So everybody stick around, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Games Done Quick Hotfix. This is Challenger approaching. My name is Adef. We're back with Danny B doing an Ocarina of Time puzzle that I devised for him this week. Some announcements before we get back into things. Prize submissions are live for Awesome Games Done Quick 2024. If you are a crafty person or you have a unique gaming prize that you would like to submit, go to gamesdonequick.com for more info. We're always looking for amazing prizes, and you all never disappoint, so feel free to go on over there. Danny, feel free to take it away whenever you're ready. We're aiming to end at the top of the hour, so you've got about 30 minutes.
All right. So we had talked about Hyrule Field, and so I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna save warp out and just go to Hyrule Field, and we'll go from there.
Great.
So during the break, I was thinking about other places. I realized that I haven't really put much thought into the other dungeons that I haven't been in. And the other dungeons that I haven't been in are Water Temple and Spirit Temple. And in Water Temple, I could think of one. There's the middle level above Rudo has a small key behind a bomb wall. And then in Spirit Temple, there's the fake door that blocks the eyeball switch, which impedes progress, but not physical progress. What do you think about that one? In the boss key room, there's a fake door that blocks the eyeball switch. You must remove it.
Oh, I see. I haven't done that room casually in so long. I had no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, it doesn't block Link, but it blocks progress.
I would say that probably counts then.
All right, cool.
There's also one more in Water Temple and a few more in Spirit.
Okay. One more in Water Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's abominable floor in Water Temple, and actually, there's more. There is a abominable wall in the room that nobody has been to in their whole life in the back of Water Temple. The casual route to the boss key.
Wait! Before you blow this up.
Oh, I couldn't get rid of it. What?
You can. Oh wait, or can you? No. Okay, I was thinking there was one you could down A through, but you can't. It's down Aing through the boulder.
Yeah,
okay, so that's a point. Sorry, that I did not mean to scare you.
No, all good. All right, so let's go to Water Temple, I guess.
Though I think you can probably void warp into a grotto somehow. Something.
Yeah, probably.
A weird entrance.
Water Temple. I guess let's go to like Hylia. How would I do this? Okay, I know what to do. Man, I am poop at hessing. Wow.
Backwalking is faster, yes.
But doing this is even faster than backwalking.
Yes.
Do I know how to navigate? I got a big bow. Yeah, so there's the bombable floor in water. But there's also the abominable wall.
Mm-hmm. This is the one dungeon where, besides the firewall in Shadow, or the like Din's fire spike wall, this is where ZL would obviously be useful.
I think I can get away with not using ZL here.
I also think you can clip these without ZL.
Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, when I was thinking about whether to get ZL, like basically the mental checklist is do I need to get past the boat in Shadow Temple, which I thought of and just didn't think of the destroyable wall in the Bosky room. And do I need to do anything important in Water Temple?
Wow, great bomb luck.
Yeah, not bad. This will set me up for the rest of the run.
I mean, ultimately, it meant that people didn't have to watch more trade quests, which is probably good.
Yeah, nobody likes trade quests. All right, so let's just we'll go this way. I said we'll go
Backwalk
this way.
hessing on downward slopes is my enemy.
Am I up? Did I miss? I missed it. Oh, did I? No, I wasn't there yet. Oops. I was about to get there. All right. Do I remember how to do this? I think so.
Oh yeah, we need to start the timer. Whoops.
Oh.
It's fine. You're fine. You can keep going.
I do not remember the timing for that jump slash, but we're gonna try it. Let's see. What is the timing for that jump slash? Can I get up here? I don't think so.
I have
There's a
never,
really-
in the 3 years of running hotfix shows, I have never myself started and stopped the timer, but I just did it.
Nice. New responsibilities. So, getting into Water Temple here is possible because Link can clip into little slopes that lead directly into shallow water for some reason. I don't know how it works at all, but it is a thing. And I think... No. Okay. One more time.
I don't know the non-initial setup. I only know the Serenade setup.
Yeah, the Serenade one is so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Proud to say the most common Serenade setup is mine, but this one
Nice.
is a Neko setup.
Yours is the ESS 3 frames right setup?
No.
Okay, well, I am not using the good setup then, probably.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure it's this. And then, let me try one more time, I'm gonna look it up. Let me pause buffer this. Let me go here. Hopefully this works. No, alright.
You could also just Lakeside Lab clip.
Oh, true, you're right. But I think I know how to do this.
Okay.
I think I know where to find it as well. Water, temple, clip, on, initial. And then back in Echo 5 years ago. There it is. Just perfectly coming up. Alright, so was I correct? Okay. Yeah, I was mostly correct, and it was just the jump slash timing that I was a little shaky on, which makes sense. I was confusing it with the jump slash timing that we do from the Serenade version. Okay, so when we get in there, we're going to do 2 things. We're gonna get, I think the wall in the block puzzle room at the end is pretty much the same as the wall that we're gonna do first near Rudo. I don't think that one counts. Hey, there we go.
Nice.
How many points do I have?
39.
39. I wonder if 50 is doable.
You
that
got like
lag.
20 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, pause buffer this.
Is it? I feel like I've gotten worse at ledge clips over the years. When it was first discovered, I could unbuffer these things like it was nobody's business. Now, I can't do it anymore.
It's impossible. Don't worry about it. It's not meant to be possible by humans. All right. So now what we're gonna do is fall down here, get a nice little loop, and talk to this lady.
Hi, Rudo.
Hello.
Oh, she said hi.
Someone just found that. So you can get time stop up near.
Oh yeah. Okay, I saw this.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
So you can do a glitch called time stop to retain the music staff from the Zelda's Lullaby spot that I was just ledge clipping near. You can bring it down to this hallway right before Rudo, and if you play Zelda's Lullaby to lower the water from down here, right as you also triggered the cutscene with Rudo, you can keep whatever item is in your hand despite the water, and you can like use bow and arrow or sword underwater, which is pretty sick.
I saw the MTA video today on YouTube.
Yeah. I don't think I need. I can also ledge clip for the floor one, so I don't need to lower the water. Oh, I can't lower the water anymore.
You can't lower the water.
I literally can't lower the water. Can I do this?
Oh. This is an interesting thought.
I don't know if I can do this, but I'm gonna try.
Oh my.
Oh, it worked! That's so cool!
That's so cool.
All right, let's go.
Wow. Wow. See, this is why OT puzzles are so sick. They like make people do stuff that's literally never been done. Nobody's ever done that before.
That's sick. Okay.
Wow.
41?
41. Wow.
Don't do it to me. All right.
What?
What?
So, what?
All right, going for a little extra parkour at the end here. What, dude? I'm getting absolutely annihilated by this guy.
That thing you just did is the highlight of the evening for me so far. That's so cool.
Okay, so now this floor is there?
I think it's behind you.
It's behind me.
Isn't it? It's down below.
Yeah, I think so.
I think if you just do the Skulltula, like, you know, as if you were, well, yeah, I think it's right here.
Well, I unloaded it, but I also unloaded this room, so I don't think that counts.
Not per the decisions we had made.
Correct. All right, so we're gonna try one more time. One more time, and then we're off to Spirit Temple with 43 points. And what are we gonna do in Spirit Temple? We've got. What are some things that you break in Spirit Temple? Oh, the face. Face counts. Right. Yep. And then what else counts? I said the wall or the fake door for the boss key. And then what else?
Now I thought of one that I did not think of.
I genuinely have no idea how to do this strat, so let's
just swim. Here's how I do it. I point myself. All right, well, you're just going for it. That is not how you do it.
That's not how you do it. I didn't mean to fall in the hallway. I meant to fall next to it.
My like slow-ish version that gives me the best consistency, still not 100%, is I swim towards the entrance of, like, I keep the angle right after I ledge clip, so I like target. And then I swim so that I land in the pillar of water under the like entrance hallway. And then I turn around so that I'm facing the pillar of water I'm trying to get to, so that it's not so hard to like pull back.
I see. Wait, that was weird. I didn't realize that was second frame. All right.
Why does holding shield make that trick easier?
Because it allows you to mash B without caring about any timing, because the sword won't come out while shield's up, and shield automatically goes down for a couple frames after you grab the ledge, which is also the only time that jump slashing will work.
Okay, turn to up left, actually, and target. Okay, so you're gonna swim, like, you land beneath the floor right there in the hallway, and there's a pillar of water there that you're gonna fall into, and then just turn around. You're probably a little too far left, you're gonna clip in.
Oh, I see. I understand. All right, so I'm gonna... Oh, we're too low. But I think maybe this will work if I just hang out here. Here we go. We're gonna float up and it's gonna work.
I think the load trigger is further to your right. Swim to the right.
Hey, there it is. All right, cool.
There you go.
Cool. And now I just come over here, and that's 2 points. Very good. All right, We're out of here. On the way to Spirit, which will be our final destination.
You even got a glimpse of the bombable floor as you swam over the unloaded room. Or the loaded room, rather. Link says sometimes first frame doesn't work for this ledge clip.
Weird. Maybe it was just an angle thing. Because ledge clips can only work if you can target the wall, and you have to be within 45 degrees to target the wall. And like the geometry kind of makes it like, makes you prone to not being at a good angle. Because like it's a weird corner. Grab a couple more bombs for the road. No? Alright, we're done. Let's get out of here. 19. I don't know if you know this, but in that spot where you ledge clip in water, I learned something like 5 years ago that was really weird. And that is that the angle range and where you can target a wall, it's normally 45 degrees to the wall, right? If you go past 45 degrees to the wall, targeting it won't work. Unless you pause buffer the target, and then it works within like 50 degrees. You get like an extra little 5-degree range on either side. Why? I don't know.
Something to do with like unpause lag or something?
It's some weird like state flag that doesn't handle pausing very well. I don't know if Fig explained it to me one time, but yeah, it's definitely like, it's not intended. It's just a weird side effect of pausing.
Fig do be having knowledge nobody should have.
Well, he looked into it specifically because I asked.
Sure, yeah. The decompiled code, I'm sure.
Yeah. Although there are plenty of things that he can just tell you because he knows them without having to have been asked.
Sometimes I think about how, like, I feel like in the grand scheme of human history, I'm probably in the top percentile of knowing things about OOT. But then I realize there's people like Fig who know somehow like 100 times more than me. Which is very cool.
So this could have been an opportunity to do these boulders, but we already got them in Goron City. Okay. Is there anything on the way here? I don't think so. I mean, there's a Storm's Grotto here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, you know what I didn't consider at all is GTG. Is there anything in GTG?
Yeah. Nale and I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, I can't think of anything either.
There's more hammer blocks, but
yeah,
I think that's it.
Yeah, there's a yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything that is breakable in there. Going for the old boy version of this.
Yeah, let's go. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell that I've progressed as an OOT player, but then I remember that in 2013 this trick would take me like an hour. And now it's nothing.
It's a weird one where like if you aren't good at movement, it seems impossible. And the moment you just like get comfortable with Link, it's so easy.
It used to be like such a choke point in no RBA wrong warp, and now it's like.
Oh, I haven't heard that category name in forever.
Oh, you mean when speedrunning was cool?
When Ocarina of Time speedrunning was cool specifically.
Yeah. Didn't you hear? Apparently, Ocarina of Time speedrunning is dead according to YouTube, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's dead.
Even though we have hundreds of active players and the bingo tournament we just had was thick as hell, apparently it's dead. So
yeah, it's dead. It's dead because we don't. There's no one getting like 5,000 viewers when they play it anymore.
Yeah, and it's dead because SRM killed it and there's no other categories. I didn't know if you know that, but there's no other categories.
There's actually a vote going on right now to revamp SRM rules to make them maybe more palatable and more fun. Kind of neat.
I saw that. I chose to abstain from the vote because I'm not active enough in the RTA world right now.
I chose to abstain from the vote because I feel like I just don't know enough about SRM to like really make an informed decision, even though I probably know more than a lot of the people who voted. But
I was about to say, I think of all the people that voted, you probably know more than almost all of them.
Not about SRM specifically. There's a handful of folks who are really deep and they like did a lot of research and they know a lot.
No, I mean, I read the Light Note document that got posted a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, you know, the vast majority of RTA players who are going to vote on that probably don't know as much about SRM as you do.
Yeah, it's fair. I don't know. I tend to only really want to voice my opinions on things if I really know what the heck I'm talking about. All right.
I think you are in the minority there, but it is a good minority of people. There's a good group who decides to only contribute when they know stuff.
Oh, that was a terrible initial. I'm going to do 4 back.
Just do 10 total. You can do 5 back and 5 up.
Yeah, true. Not coming? All right. Am I too far away?
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out. Nope. Oh god. What? Oh well. I guess we're going through spirit.
Why'd you pull the sword out?
Because I was too low on the seam, so I was gonna jump slash back up. But killing it, I didn't realize that the only reason I was actually standing there was because of ISG. All right, that's fine. Let's see. This has been a long time. Do I remember? I think so.
Nice.
Wow.
That one's gonna be in my hands forever.
Yeah. Some things just truly never go away.
Now, if you handed me a GameCube controller and told me to do that, I'd be unable. There's no way.
You play on a 64 controller?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Cool.
I learned this game on N64. I didn't switch to VVC until I went to college. And I decided having an N64 seemed impractical.
Yeah. When I first started speedrunning this game back in like 2013, I picked it up on a GameCube controller because everybody said that's what you should do.
Yeah, which I still don't understand, by the way.
And I had so much casual muscle memory just from on the N64 controller because I played it so much as a kid that like I did this for a week on GameCube controller and I was like, no, I'm just not gonna play until I get an adapter for N64.
The analog stick just feels wrong. I don't know how to describe it, but like the fact that it's at like a very slight angle, I can't like. I don't know, and using buttons that I've never been able to be like, oh yes, X is C right. Like, I don't even know if that's right.
I don't know why I killed this thing.
But yeah, I've just always used an adapter on WeVC to use an N64 controller.
Where is it?
Did you maybe get it with the spin slash?
I hear it. But I can't target it. It's definitely gonna get me while I'm pushing.
Killing him was curious.
I don't know why I did that. The hand is somewhere. I don't know where it is. I hear it walking around, but...
Is it like on top of the statue or something?
No, it's weird. I feel like it should have got me by now. I don't know. Very strange. All right, well, let's do the statue head while I'm here.
Yeah, you've got like 5 minutes for what.
Yeah. I think we can do everything we need to do in those 5 minutes. Oops. I don't know if I do that a bunch of times.
I saw a setup for head clip recently after you do the statue climb. That's really cool. Where you just like backflip and then equip hover boots mid backflip and then you, like flip out of bounds.
Yeah. That's kind of the way to do it these days.
My consistency with it is not great. What is this shield scoot ass setup?
Yeah. Alright, so now we're just gonna use hook shot. Alright, we did
That's
it.
2 points.
That's 2 points. And now, is that 45?
Yeah.
Cool. I think we'll have time to make it to 46, I guess, for the bombable door. Oh, I don't have a key.
You have to spirit hover, I guess.
Yeah,
well,
I guess
there's one more I think you can do that Nale and I were talking about. Go into child side.
Did you know that you can just walk inside these things? Go child side?
That's adult side.
That's adult side. Go to child side, which is a place that I know where it is.
Yep.
I can't climb these.
Go follow Danny, everybody. The link's in the chat. I haven't been plugging it much because we've been talking a lot, but go follow Danny. Okay, that thing up there. You can stand there, I think.
You're right. You can.
This was one now I thought of that I did not think of. But there's also the bombs in the bombable wall. That's one-time use in the Spirit Temple like mirror puzzle at the top of Spirit Temple.
True. Okay. How would you even do this? Just hover up?
I don't know. I don't know how you would get past this without blowing it up.
Yeah, I think you just have to blow it up.
Yeah, but it would be a point.
It would be a point. All right, let's do it. Then I guess I can hover. Make this the last thing I do. Let's see if I can get it.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get past it though.
Yeah, that's the thing. It definitely has collision.
All right,
There's lots of ways to get OOB in Spirit Temple, but I don't know if...
Yeah, this is an awkward one.
Yeah.
I mean...
And there's collision right behind it.
Yeah, I'm going to blow it up.
He's taking the point.
And then we have to hover up to get past it still.
Yes, yeah.
So let's do that.
So I guess I'll take the point away.
Let's see, how are we going to do this? We'll use bomb shoes for a bit of it. Nah, we'll use bombs, it's fine. What was that? That was weird.
It's a weird little floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the flat ground and then get some height.
Wait, before you hover, you can climb the thing on the left, I think. Or can you ground jump? Can you ground jump up to that?
That's definitely too tall.
What about that one? Because you have to. I climbed that in Nimpies recently, the one with the switches on.
Yeah, I don't... it looks too tall to me. Well, I'm gonna hover, and then we'll try after.
Okay, because I think you could just hover boots over, but I might be wrong.
I think I'm gonna do, like... Alright, so I will do this. Now... where is the thing? Am I, like, kind of to the... Yeah, I think I am. This is dumb. Can I see where it is? I don't know if I can see it. Will I be able to know? Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that is it. Maybe one more hover and then a backflip with Kokiri boots.
Yeah. Can I get a better idea of how far away from the wall I am?
That sun from above is very funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, what is he doing? He's like halfway under the ground. Alright, I'm gonna go one more high. Okay.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Distance.
Yeah, alright. We're gonna try to backflip in from here with a little bit of an angle because I'm a little bit angled away.
Nice, you can stand here. That's sick.
Let's go.
No, Link, don't go into the light. Oh wow, there's no collision back there.
Well, there's what void is that?
There's
back
a void plane? What void is that?
I don't know. That's weird.
What's above here? The Deku Stick torch room?
I have no idea.
Why is there a void plane right there?
I don't know. That's a little suspicious. I'm gonna have to check that with GZ after.
Okay, well, you got 46 points.
We got 46 points, and there were 5 that we missed that we knew about. So that's a 51 possible. And then ones that we just don't have time for right now are at the top of Spirit Temple that you can destroy one of the fake doors to get behind it to hit the bow and arrow thing for the boss key.
So that's 1 point.
That's 1. 50. What is that? 52 possible.
That would be, yeah.
And then after that, there's the one in the boulder. Yeah, the mirror maze. So that'd be, if you can get past that, which you probably can get past that somehow. That would be 54.
There is another bombable wall that I forgot about.
Oh?
That you did not get.
What is it?
Nehru's Love.
Oh, true. That one's actually sick to get past. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's an original one.
Yeah, you can do it with you know how with these ESS twists, right? If you face a different direction like this, Link goes back to facing forward.
Yeah.
So what you do is so imagine I'm looking right into Nehru's Love right here, right? There's palm trees behind me, right? So you do a like a backwards roll, like a backwards twisted roll to bonk into the palm tree and get a hookshot jump backwards from the palm tree like that. And then you can and then since you turn back forward midair, you jump slash onto the seam. It's so cool.
Sick.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then once you're up there, you can just jump slash clip right into the fountain. It's a very cool strat.
That is the only one listed that I have that you did not get. That I had in the document before we started.
Right.
That we haven't talked about yet.
So it seems like mid-50s is maybe cap for this, unless there's more things that we didn't think of, which there probably are.
Yeah, I would say 60 is probably a liberal estimate for how many there are.
Which is still way more than I guessed at the beginning.
Right, which means there's at least 25 or 30 unique blow upable surfaces in this game, or
that's crazy.
destructible surfaces. Well, that's going to do it for us for this evening. Danny, any final thoughts?
Final thoughts are, if you are a speedrunner and you, like me during this challenge, have trouble finding strats for your speed game, I would like to shill a website that I made called StratDB. You can find it at stratdb.app.
App, sorry.
Yeah, and you can set up your game, and it essentially becomes a layer of search engine stuff on top of YouTube that allows you to search by tags that you put and locations in the game. You can search by items. Like right now, I could search for a strat that has, these words in the title, and it uses the hookshot, and it uses at most 3 bombs. That's all I have in my inventory, and it does not use bomb choose, right? And I could search for a strat using exactly those parameters, and if something that's on StratDB matches, it'll come up. It's a really powerful tool. Currently, there are 107 communities who are on it. Thousands of searches have been performed so far. There's thousands of strats on there. If that sounds cool to you, check it out, stratdb.app. I worked pretty hard on it, and it's been doing some good work for people.
I would like to second StratDB. It's really sick and has saved my ass during bingo quite a few times. It's a great project. It's a really important project for speedrunning, I think. Because there are lots of unlisted YouTube videos that just live on people's channels and never get seen. But yeah, Danny, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Of course, everybody, this was the 3-year anniversary of Challenger approaching. Who knows what the future holds? I do not know, but it's been an exciting ride thus far. Do not go anywhere. We have more hotfix coming up right after this. The return of Legally Cute with our very own Cutie Roo is coming right up, so hotfix is not over this evening. Stick around. We'll be right back.